Hi, I'm Mrs. McDonald and I'm here to read a story to you today. I've been waiting to read this story to you. It's called A Nest Full of Eggs for quite some time because I wanted to find a beautiful little nest that I could show you close up. And a bird happened to make a nest in one of our ferns, so we were able to bring it down so I can show it to you. So if you come over here and look, here is a beautiful nest, and I am not going to touch it, and I'm not going to touch the eggs because that would make the mommy bird very upset. But there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little eggs, the perfectly round little nest, and it looks like the bird got some little twigs and some hay from our barn and some hair from our dogs to make this beautiful nest for her baby birds. So I hope that you liked seeing that close up. And now it's time for the story. If you listen while I'm reading, you can hear a lot of birds in the background. We have so many birdies around our yard. A Nest Full of Eggs by Priscilla Jenkins, illustrated by Lizzie, Rockwell. A nest full of eggs. So, listen, cheer up, cheer up, cheer up. That is the song of a robin. It must be spring. Up in a tree outside my window, a pair of American robins is very busy. They are gathering dry weeds and twigs. They work carefully but quickly. It is almost time. The female weaves the weeds and twigs together with bits of mud that dry like glue. She adds more mud, pressing it with her breast into a cup shape. Then she lines the bottom of the cup with a bed of soft grasses. There, the nest is strong, safe, and snug. Now it is ready. Over the next few days, the female robin lays 4 beautiful eggs in the nest. She is sitting on the nest now, keeping the eggs warm. Her mate is close by. He sings loudly, warning other robins to stay away. So 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, and there she sits, waiting for those eggs to hatch. Inside each egg is a tiny new life. It is growing very fast. The yellow yolk is its liquid food. The clear albumin, which we call the white of an egg, is its watery cushion. Day after day, the mother robin sits on the eggs, patiently waiting. It must be nice and warm in there. That white spot in the middle is the beginning of life. Oh my goodness. The air sac, the yolk, the shell, the albumin in an egg. Look here. 3 days. 3 days. After 3 days, the life begins to look like a head, a backbone, a heart, and eyes. Already, that heart is beating. After 5 days, a beak, 2 wings, 2 legs, and a tail are taking shape. It is beginning to look like a baby bird in there. After about 8 days, the robin is completely formed, right down to its toes. Look at those toes. Wow, 12 days. Eyes are closed now. They will open after hatching. No more yolk sac. Uh-oh, that means no more food. By the 12th day, the robin has grown so big, it is squeezed inside the egg. It has used up all the food and space. Listen. Beep, 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 beep. A tiny beak is breaking through an eggshell. The eggs are hatching. Crack. Out rolls a baby robin. Soon there are 4 wobbly little robins in the nest. Their parents feed them worms, berries, seeds, and insects. But the hungry nestlings are always peeping and squawking for more food. More food, more food. Good morning, everyone. See how their mouths are yellow? See how they're trimmed in yellow, really bright? That makes it so the mommy birds can see that they're hungry and that they're opening their mouth. Put the worm here, put the worm here. In a few days, the baby robins open their eyes. Soft, warm down feathers begin to appear on their bodies. Then, bigger feathers grow and cover the down. They keep the robins dry and give them color and shape. About 14 days after hatching, the robins have grown their wing and tail feathers. These are the flight feathers, the feathers that they will use to fly. Wow. Feathers are light but very strong. They are what makes birds so different from other creatures on the earth. Only birds have feathers. Feathers come in many sizes, shapes, and colors. We found these in the yard. Let's look this one up. Feathers of the birds. So here are a bunch of different feathers that I can show you. Look at all those that they have. They have bird of paradise, hummingbird, spotted woodpecker, oriole, cedar waxwing, flamingo, guinea fowl, parrot, curlew, finch, junco, blue jay, mandarin duck, parakeet, budgerigar, regent parrot, crimson rosella, macaw, pheasant, owl, herring gull, and house wren. And those are just a few because there are so many different kinds of birds. Robins, like all birds, take good care of their feathers. They comb them and straighten them with their beaks. And they clean them by taking baths in water or dust. Oh, look, here's one taking a bath in the water, and here's one taking a bath in the nest. That is a sparrow taking a dust bath. Our chickens do that. We have chickens, and they take dust baths. So this is a house finch, a cowbird, and a goldfinch. And here, look at the children. They're saying, if we were birds, this would be our bath. The sandbox. Getting a bit crowded. Uh-oh, they're growing. Getting a bit crowded. Taking a stretch. And away we go. Now the young robins are ready to leave their nests, but they are not good flyers yet. They are still learning. For the next few weeks, their parents stay close to them and bring them food. Soon the robins are ready to fly and hunt on their own. Now they can take care of themselves. Next spring, they will find mates and have their nests of their own. Birds live all over the world. There are about 9,000 different kinds. Each kind of bird makes a nest in its own special way. Birds usually hide their nests where they blend in with nature's colors. A bird's nest can be a gathering of leaves on the forest floor, like the whippoorwill, a woven pouch, like the northern oriole, a hole in a tree, like the northern flicker, a scrape on a rocky cliff top, like the peregrine falcon, a gigantic heap of branches, like the bald eagle, a floating platform, like the red-necked grebe, a woven cup of plants and spider silk, like the hummingbird, a cup of mud, like the barn swallow, a scooped out hollow in the sand like the ostrich, or even an old shoe like the house wren. Oh my goodness. You can help robins build their nests. In the spring, leave some grass clippings and bits of yarn and string in your yard. Look for robins picking them up. Watch where they go. You may be able to find their nest. Help the robins feel safe by not going too close to the nest or touching it. See if you can tell if the eggs have hatched. So here are some different things that they put around. At our yard, we have a lot of hay around because of our barn, and we have a lot of dog hair because we have dogs, and the birds use that for their nests. As summer ends in late September and the days grow shorter, the robins fly south, or migrate. They know it is time to leave. Winter is coming. But the robins always return. Listen, cheer up, cheer up, cheer up. Spring is here again. And I am just listening to all the birds around my house. I think I even hear a woodpecker. Oh, did you hear? Oh, I don't know what that is. Do you hear all those birds? I love to listen to the birds. Oh. I hope they're having a good time. They sound like they are, don't they? Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that book, and I hope you learned something. I know I did. Every time I look in a book, I learn something new. I'll talk to you later. Bye.